Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. Let's talk about Aitx and dilution. It happened. Another 90 million on our dumb head. Okay, I'm gonna stop saying dumb, but seriously though, 90 million. Let's zoom in on this. I even put a tweet here. LOL. As soon as I woke up and saw this on the 10th yesterday, Aitx pink current 003s. You know what to do. Time to buy, hold, and we'll get that huge pump. That's what I believe. I am calling it right now. We're going to get another big run in 2025. But for the time being, the outstanding shares is sitting at 12.5 billion, with the outstanding shares going up to 11.74. And that, my friends, as you can see the difference here, 95 million. And you guys know we've done the math, about 333 million in dilution every month. That's the average over the course of a year. So supposedly dilution was going to start trending to the downside. We'll see if that happens, because 95 million, that's quite a bit of dilution right there. That's actually a lot. That's more than Aitx has done in the past 3 years, just for comparison. So anyone who tells you, hey, Aitx isn't diluting, oh boy, do they got something coming for them. 95 million, my friends. And I also made a post here. Haters gonna hate, but I called it to a T. Aitx, 500% gains. Aitx, this will run to 1 cent minimum in 2024 with everything they are doing. Accumulate now, sell to chasers later, December 28, 2023. And that's why I am calling it right now. I'm telling you right now, 9/11, 2024. It's gonna run again in 2025. So get in right now when no one wants it. Right now, there's a lot of crying in the Aitx Discord. I had to step in here and see what they are talking about, see what they think of the massive amount of dilution that just happened. You can see it got updated recently. More than likely, we're going to get an authorized share increase, which of course isn't going to give people too much confidence. And I remember telling you guys this months ago, like, hey, in the future, we're probably going to get a lot of negative press releases. Probably people are going to be feeling down. They're going to be feeling bad because people don't like dilution. They don't like the fact that the authorized shares are going to get increased, because that means there's going to be more dilution in the future. And on top of that, we still don't have an extension to the reverse split. So we'll see if that happens as well. And finally, you can see people are feeling pretty down. It's very quiet in the Aitx Discord. I'm about to step away for a while as well. I'm done with averaging down at this point, and staring at this continuing declination in SP is too depressing. I still believe this company will be very successful one day. I'm not sure what my investment will be worth at that time. It's fairly obvious to me that the SP is going to struggle until the company overall is profitable and the debt is cut considerably. And the dilution, of course. Until then, the company has to stay afloat. So delusional will continue. Dilution. I think he meant dilution. And it will continue at a faster pace the lower the share price goes. I understand Steve's approach with growing the company while trying to reach profitability, but the expense for this, well, yeah, it comes at the cost of shareholders getting the short, at least the ones that are holding and that have been averaging down as the stock continues to go lower and lower. So that is unfortunately the case for this stock. But I don't think I could end this. I'm trying to find a way to end this on a positive note, but there really is no positive note. That's a lot of dilution. Yeah, we're getting real close to the 12.5 billion. My thoughts are we are very close to turning positive on OPS. Patience for a little longer has a possibility of positive gain. See you in October. Guess a lot of people are just gonna walk away, and this is why you don't overexpose yourself to the markets. The markets don't care about you. They don't care about me. They don't care about my opinion. The markets are going to do what they do. Penny stocks, they pump and then they dump. If you want to buy good companies, you should have bought Palantir at $7. Nvidia on that dip to 100. In fact, there was a guy before Fireside Chats who loaded up, who doubled down on Aitx, and I told him just buy Nvidia right now while it's at $101. If he had bought it, he's already up almost 10%. If he holds for 150, he would be up 50% on 70K plus. But people don't listen. People don't listen, and that is very sad. Board is quite here without Oscar. All that information is tracked. I think that pretty much, there's not much else to talk about here. This is the time to buy when no one wants it. Look at those cute cats. That's really not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you the market right now. The market right now, guys, we're starting to recover. We did get a dump because of the debate. I did watch it yesterday. I think Kamala looked better than people expected. But I'm not gonna say someone won. I don't really care who wins. Honestly, I just give me a Trump pump or give me a Kamala dump. I don't care. I just want the stock market to go up or down. It doesn't matter. I want a bear market so I can buy nice and cheap. But either direction it goes, there's money to be made as long as you exercise patience and discipline. That's what we're about on this channel, guys. So hit that like button if you can exercise that patience and discipline. As you guys well know, we need 300 million in volume for this stock to make any kind of significant move to the upside. That much was said by the CEO himself. And you can see on this big green candle that I am hovering over 227.74 million shares traded that day. The next day, 300 million. So he's correct. We do need quite a bit of volume for this to make that next cycle up to 1 penny again. I'm not going to say we'll see 1 penny again, but we will get a pump. So let me give you the game plan right now. Here's the game plan. Ready, guys? This is what I wanted to talk about. The game plan for if you're going to swing trade this, here is the game plan. Buy right now between 002s and in the 003s area. Accumulate it, and then our sell targets. Let me grab my drawing tools here. Hopefully you guys are liking the new energy that I'm bringing. I am feeling much healthier now compared to back when I had the heart attack, and definitely compared to recently. I was dealing with some health issues, but I don't like to talk about that. I just deal with it, and when I feel better, I got more energy. So of course you're going to get more energy from me. But here is our first sell target at 004 if you're looking to flip it for a nice 25%, because if the stock goes from 003 to 004, that's a nice 25%, guys. So that's your first level to look to sell at. The next level I would look for is 006. As you can see, very clear level right here. That is your next sell target if you decide to hold or scale out as we move up higher in the next run. And then finally, the biggest target would be 009. That's what I'm looking for, because that's where we get a lot of selling pressure here. It's going to be hard to get over that 1 penny area. I don't know what would have to happen. I don't know. We struggled. People keep talking about, oh, are we going to go to 25 cents, Shades? Guys, how are we going to go to 25 cents when the stock is not the stock is performing worse than before? It takes a lot more volume to get back up there. The outstanding shares keep increasing. The authorized shares keep going up. Share structure is not there for this to be able to go back to 25 cents, but it is there for us to be able to touch 1 penny at the very least. So that is possible. These are your levels to look to sell. You should be buying right now. Your stop loss, that's up to you, but my personal stop loss is the reverse split. If they announce a reverse split, I will absolutely dump it. Take the $3,000, $8,000 loss, whatever, and move on. In the description below, I tell you how I trade the markets. I tell you how I go about taking my losses, what I've learned these past 3 years that I've been trading, and you'll understand why I take my losses. So feel free to download that Word document. Again, it's in the description below. Click on that link. You can read it. You can read it while taking a dump or a shower. It doesn't matter to me. Just feel free to download it. It's free. It's for you guys, so you can see what my mentality is when I go into the market. So that's the game plan, guys, for the swing traders out there. For longs, if you want to hold this one long term, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. If you want to hold this long, what you need to do is exercise patience and discipline and wait until after the uplist to see if this is going to start performing on the charts. Because right now the stock, it's not doing so great. For the past 3 years, what has been the net return for the past 3 years for this stock? Ask any shareholder who bought at 25 cents, 10 cents, thinking that was the bottom, 12 cents, 6 cents, 4 cents, 3 cents, 2 cents. Ask anyone who continued to average down. Ask any shareholder, any long, what is their net positive return on all those shares that they continued to add as it went down lower and lower. And they will tell you, I have not made any money because it just continues to go down. The bottom is at 002s, but here we are at 003s, right? We're just sitting here. The net return since 2021 has been 0. So if you're a long, you have not made money. Again, you're a long. So you haven't sold. You're not even on this huge run here to 1 penny. You did not sell because you're all long. You don't sell. You're not here for the quick 500%. You're not here for the 200%, 100%. You're here for 20,000%, 5,000%, 500,000%. You're here for the big run, like Nvidia went from from $1 to what did it go to? At the high of 1,400? Yeah. Whew, that is a huge run. But I'm not going to show you the Nvidia chart because you guys already know how I feel about that one. We're talking about Aitx. You're holding for the big 300,000% run, okay? And I get that. But I think the safest play is to wait until after the uplist. By then, they should technically have hopefully a better share structure and hopefully a cleaner balance sheet. And then when it's on that higher exchange sitting at dollars, we better hope that it finds a bottom, and then we just kind of rinse and repeat what we've been doing here. Except if you're a long, you're going long on a stock that has proven itself already, and it's on a higher exchange. It's able to hold a support and has a better share structure and has a cleaner balance sheet. I think that's the play here. If you're a long, wait until after the uplist. That's the smartest thing to do, but that's going to require a lot of patience and discipline in so many ways. Because some people don't have the patience and discipline. They want to buy right now. They want to go long right now at 003s because of in their mind, they're thinking, oh my God, if this goes from 003 to a penny to $1 to 10 cents, I can make so much money. Oh my God, I'm going to be a millionaire if that happens. And that's their mentality. So they FOMO, they buy in right now at the worst, when the company isn't performing at its best and when the stock isn't performing at its best, because they're afraid to miss out. Because they're afraid, like, well, if I wait until after the uplist to buy, what if before the uplist, what if pre-uplist it runs to $1 and I miss out? So that's why some people, that's why some people go, hey, these guys don't know what they're missing. I'm gonna load up down here at 003s. Just you wait till this runs to 25 cents or $1. But the reality is, if it was that easy, we'd all be rich. We'd all be millionaires. We'd all be loading. We'd all just throw money at penny stocks because clearly they're all going to go to dollars. But that's not reality. So for long term, wait until after the uplist. I think that's the smartest play. That's what I'm waiting for. If this thing starts to move like Palantir, an AI stock, if it starts to move like Palantir, if it starts performing on the charts, because AITX right now, for a penny stock, AITX is performing. Don't get me wrong. The company is performing. For a penny stock, for all the challenges that it faces, it's performing well, in my opinion. And maybe you disagree. Let me know in the comments below what you think. But I think it's performing well. The company, the stock, though, it's not doing what we would want to see, both as a long or a swing trader. What we want to see is a bottom, which it does have. But what it doesn't do is continue to create higher bottoms, higher bottoms where we can buy at those dips, and then it breaks out and continues creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. Look at this, from $7 to 35, guys. That's not only performance from the company, but that's performance on the charts as well. And that's what you want to see with AITX. So if you have patience and discipline, please do yourself a favor. Continue to keep track of the company, but wait until after the uplist and see how it performs then. Because you don't know what's going to happen. It could absolutely underperform. It could go up to the higher exchange and get beaten right back down. We've seen it happen with a lot of stocks. But there are stocks like Palantir who, in a bear market, come down nice and cheap, and then they have their big chance to continue to make longs a lot of money. And everyone wins, honestly. If you're a day trader or a swing trader or a long on Palantir, everyone's making money because this thing just keeps going higher and higher. So that's the kind of performance you want to see, not just on the charts, but also as a company with AITX. And I think it is possible. I think there's a lot of opportunity here. But please have the patience and discipline to buy at the best time possible. But I know some of you are still going to continue to load up at 002s, 3s, hoping it goes to dollars organically, which I don't think that's just going to happen. And if I'm wrong, someone can delete me, I guess. Just delete me, unsub if this thing goes to $1 organically, okay? That's how confident I am that AITX is not going to organically go to dollars. You can just unsub and I will delete my channel if AITX goes to $1 organically. No reverse split, no reverse merger, no nothing. Just straight price action to $1. I will be absolutely floored and I will quit. At that point, I probably would have made a lot of money if it just starts going to $1 for some reason. Anyways, it doesn't have the low flow for it, unfortunately. That's why I'm so confident. They would have to buy back an ungodly amount of shares in order for the stock to have the low float necessary to make the big moves to the upside, like ASNS, which is the favorite. It's my favorite right now. You guys know me. I like abusing the stock market. It'll abuse you. Might as well abuse it. Abuse those trading ranges. If it comes down to the bottom of the trading range and it keeps doing that for months and months, might as well abuse it and buy at the bottom and take profit when it pops. And this is what we're looking for. Look at this low float. This is what happens when a stock has a low float. One news piece and it just goes. And That's what it would take for AITX to have these kinds of moves. It would have to have a low float in the millions. And unfortunately, I don't see that happening. I don't see buybacks happening anytime soon. But ultimately, I think it's one of the better companies out there when it comes to penny stocks, the most potential because it is an AI stock. There's a lot of potential with this one. This is why I keep track of it, why I've been keeping track of it since 2021. But as of right now, I would say if I had to give it a buy or sell rating, I would say for swing traders, it's a buy rating. For longs, I would say if you're already holding, might as well hold, right? But if you're looking to be a long on this, I would give it a wait till uplist rating. Those are my ratings. I just made them up on the spot. I don't, maybe it doesn't even make sense what I just said. But those are my ratings. Do what you want with that information. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next video.